Hamilton turning the corner, not settling for the jump shot. He's able to find the opening quickly, makes the move down the middle. And I believe the foul was on McDyess.
It was his first, and Hamilton goes to the line with 3 points. See his numbers against the Warriors, 17 points. And Richard completes the 3-point play. Wizards by 5, their largest lead. Nice pass inside, and a foul called on Kwame Brown. Will send Denver to the line.
Well, the Wizards did a good job defensively of putting some pressure full court and then denying the ball to their guards, but then they got extended out too far, and that left an opening. You saw McLeod dish the ball out off to McDyess.
So McDyess to the free throw line. He had surgery October 12th to repair the patella tendon in his left knee, but then he also had an arthroscopy on the right knee. They activated him March 1st. He missed the first 54 games of this season, and this is his 10th game back. So he's not really ready to play 48 minutes. Nursing both knees. Nice pass, Hamilton off the glass. What a great play. Whitney had him in his eyesights the whole way.
That's the kind of movement off the ball that you need. You have several options that time.
Wizards playing inspiring defense right now as Hamilton knocks the ball out of bounds. Take another look at this great pass.
Yeah, you talked about Whitney seeing the movement off the ball, and Whitney, not only did he hit the winning basket, he also did a good job offensively in that Warrior game. 5 assists and no turnovers.
McDyess gets the nice pass inside to score. And it's Washington by 3. Again, Michael Jordan, if you're just joining us, is available to play. Was activated from the injured list today. Hubert Davis placed on the injured list.
Shot by Courtney Alexander.
McDyess spins and draws the foul. Score it. That'll be number 2 on Kwame Brown. And that brings Popeye Jones up off the Washington bench. To answer your question, the rookie was able to play 5 minutes. He got 1 rebound and 2 personal fouls.
Well, here, watch, he gets too close, doesn't have the forearm out there to try and slow down your opponent and certainly give yourself some spacing to cut him off. And you saw McDyess just spin right off of him, and there wasn't a lot that Kwame could do after that.
McDyess makes the free throw. He's now 25 of 30 on the year. And the Wizards lead cut to 2. Washington 31 and 36. Started this road trip with a loss at the Clippers. McDyess the rebound. Came back and stunned Seattle. Lost to Portland, beat Golden State. Tonight against Denver. Knocked away, Jawan inside. It's on the floor. Popeye has it. Wizards run 2 on 3. Whitney pulls up for the jumper. In and out, no good. Fans booing. They wanted a foul on Leitner. Inside to Jawan, knocked away again. Saved by Hamilton to Whitney. Another Denver turnover. Popeye inside. Short jumper, can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Another jumper, no good. Leitner is there. Hamilton wide open for the J. He can't knock it down. Popeye gets it off the glass.
You notice Popeye never brought that ball below his shoulder. He kept it up high, put it right back up quickly off the glass. Good job.
Boy, talk about persistence on the offensive glass. Hardaway with Whitney on him. Dumps it into Jawan, knocked away by Leitner, and a foul will be called on Christian, and that's his second personal. 29 on February 7th. The Bullets took him after his junior year at Michigan, 5th overall pick in '94. Played 6.5 seasons in Washington till he was dealt to Dallas last February with Calvin Booth and Obinna Akizi for Leitner, Alexander, Davis, Satan Thomas, and Lloyd Vaught. So 4 of those 5 guys are still with his team.
Well, he's always been a very class act, and came over yesterday to see some of his old teammates.
Blocked inside, Jawan gets the rebound. In fact, as Chaney goes the other way, Calvert pulls up and scores. And the game is tied at 15. Tyrone Nesby will check in for Washington as well. That's off of Jawan. And we'll go to Washington with 6 seconds on the clock. Timeout with 5.5 minutes to play here in the first period, and the game knotted up at 15. We're behind him.
Trying to stay warm and loose.
Hardaway again. This one's no good, and Nesby's there. Nesby, Whitney, Popeye, Hamilton, and a Tom Thomas for Washington. Popeye in the paint finds Nesby for an open look at the basket, and he knocks it down.
Good patience and good ball movement.
Tyrone averaging 6.1 points and 4.6 rebounds in his 56th game for the Wizards.
I think his play has been so instrumental for this team, especially over the last couple of months. His play off the bench, his hustle, provided some strong rebounding.
And Salvatore calls a foul on Richard Hamilton. Tyronn Lue will substitute for Chris Whitney.
You know, I was talking with Larry Drew before the game, asking him that, you know, when Jordan gets into the game, do they kind of change and redirect their game style and their team style? And he said no, they want to continue to look for opportunities to run every chance they get. During the last two shoot-arounds that they've kind of showed Michael some of the changes that they've made, some of the adjustments that they've made during his absence, and he's prepared for it.
Calbert Chaney makes the first. He's in his second year with Denver after one in Boston, and of course his first 6 in Washington. Celtics signed him as a free agent in August of '99. His best season in D.C. was his second in '94-95. He averaged 16.6 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2.3 assists. Was with the playoff team that played against Jordan and Chicago. Bad pass by Popeye. And luckily it went off the sideline, and the Wizards will get it back.
Yeah, Kenny Satterfield into the game and showing some quickness and some tough tenacity on defense there. I guess the ball hit the line there.
Plus, it looks, no, they did have the shot clock at 24. Now they brought it back down to 10 as no possession changed hands. The Wizards have to get going here. Lue streaking all the way, high off the glass. What a shot.
Well, he took that long stride and got into the basket, and he still had the option at the last second, if he wanted to drop that ball off to Popeye Jones.
Wizards by 4. The aforementioned Kenny Satterfield, the rookie guard from Cincinnati. And you hear the fan reaction to Michael Jordan off the Wizards bench. McDyess scores on Popeye inside.
Tony McDyess has looked awfully good with that low post move. He spun off. He only had 1 point in the game 2 nights ago against Detroit. He played 25 minutes and only took 2 shots. But he's a lot more active today.
Here he comes. And the fans love it. Michael Jordan will enter the game after this timeout with 2:55 to go, and the Wizards
return there.
So Michael Jordan, who missed 12 games after knee surgery, and he goes right to work. Nesby takes the jumper and misses. Popeye trying for the rebound. It's off of Denver and out of bounds. Michael, in fact, had the surgery exactly 3 weeks ago today, February 27th, a Wednesday. And it seems like just yesterday we were saying, well, he's starting to get on that stationary bike.
And once again, you had a lot of doubters said that, well, he'd probably go ahead and call it quits and would come back.
His first jumper's no good. Thomas hustling after the rebound. It's out of bounds, and it goes to Denver. The big native of China, Mink Batur, is in the game. 6'11", 290 rookie. Just the second player from China to play in the NBA with the Mavericks' Wong Juju.
I tell you, Denver's had an awful hard time distributing that ball, or delivering the ball, I should say, down to the low post. They've had a number of turnovers just trying to drop it down low.
Chaney playing Jordan. Here's Nesby. Tyrone gives it off to Michael. He'll take another jumper. This one's no good. Nesby's there for the rebound. MJ 0 for 2. Denver shooting 64% from the field on 7 of 11. MJ again, he gets fouled by Batur. And that is the second personal, or rather the first personal on the young man from China.
Batur is going to help out. He steps out, but just isn't able to seal off that baseline. Jordan able to get around him, but the contact off the leg.
Interesting to see how long Michael can go and what his conditioning is like, but this was totally unexpected, even as early as this morning. Lou with 4 seconds, fires, misses. Popeye trying for the rebound. Nesby cross court to save it to MJ with a fresh 24. Good hustle by this Washington club. Lou fade away, got it.
Tough shot. And you notice Jordan made the pass, led Tehran to the open spot, led him right to where he needed to catch it and shoot it.
Wizards by 4. 4 points for Lou. Here's Juwan Howard. Juwan's jumper in and out. Nesby tips it up, and Lou has it. Wizards will try to run as they have in the past, even with MJ in the game. Now he takes another jumper, and this one's good.
Good job. And that's what can happen when you push the ball up quickly. Sometimes defensive assignments aren't picked out quickly enough, and Jordan was left with a nice open shot.
Wizards by 6, their largest lead. Jordan's first basket, 1 of 3 from the field. Chaney lays it off for McLeod. McLeod around MJ, fouled by Thomas, and he'll go to the line.
Well, that might have been a good time for Etan to, instead of going for the ball, fight for that position. Watch him. At this point, McLeod, you see him kind of reaching for the ball.
37 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Lou drives around Chaney, who blocks him. And Calvert called for the foul. His first personal.
That's interesting. You see Lou and Jordan talking, and it was Jordan that stepped up and set the pick to spring Lou open.
Shot clock set at 14. First in the last 2 minutes. Jordan backing in on Chaney and score the goal. He'll go to the line. Michael Jordan electrifying the fans here in Denver.
Coming out for warm-ups, this is the spot he worked on right here at both sides of the basket. Just working on the little fadeaway shot, turning to his left and his right. This time he turns to his left. Nice fadeaway. Calvert Chaney picks up the foul.
That's the second on Calvert. He was not happy with the call and let Derek Collins know about it. And Calvert leaves the game. Michael makes the free throw and the three-point play. Calvert replaced by Ryan Bowman in his 3rd year from Iowa. Wizards by 7, their largest lead. Satterfield with Lou on it. McLeod's jumper good. Knocked Popeye to the floor, and no call from Salvatore.
Well, actually, that was Jordan that knocked Popeye to the floor. He was trying to stay in front of
Lou through everybody. Running shot, no good. Tip up. And a nice effort by Lou to get that shot off as the first quarter comes to a close. So Michael Jordan plays 3 minutes in the period, goes 2 for 4, and the free throw. 3 minutes and 5 points for Michael Jordan, who's back in the Wizards lineup. And after 1, Washington leads Denver by 5. They got a real present today. They figured Jordan was nowhere in sight. Lou takes the jumper, nails a three-pointer to Ron Lou, his 50th three-pointer of the season. Yeah, they all thought
his shooting has been very strong. I'm sorry, talking about it.
MJ.
Ron Lou.
Yeah, and they didn't think he was going to play at all. In fact, the fans in Utah have to be beside themselves right now, thinking that MJ will play, but who knows? It's a back-to-back.
We've kind of been kidding around talking about the people that gave their tickets away, thinking that Jordan wasn't going to play.
Right.
I wonder if they're able to get those tickets back.
Who knows? Popeye wide open for the jumper, knocks it down. And the Wizards open up a 10-point lead. It's their largest of the game as they start this second quarter on a 4-0 run. Steve Buckhantz, Phil Chenier. Nice pass, knocked out of bounds. It goes to Denver.
It looked from here like Vashawn Leonard. I know Jordan touched it, but it looked like Vashawn. Jordan touched it, but it looked like Vashawn also touched it after Jordan.
Bowen to inbound, gets it to Mink the Tour. Here's Rashawn Leonard. Here's the big man from China. Throws it up lefty, no good. Thomas is there. Lou pushes it up. Karan trying for the pass, but it's picked off.
Good play from Tim Hardaway. He saw that play all the way.
And Lou with a kick. And it will be Denver ball with 21 on the shot clock.
Both players doing an excellent job on the defensive side, anticipating that passing lane, and when it occurs, you saw Tim Hardaway pick off Lou's pass, and Lou returned the favor. Unfortunately, he also used his foot.
So Jordan comes out of the game, gets a nice round of applause. Playing in 4 minutes, end of the first quarter, beginning of the second. 2 of 4, 1 of 1 from the line. 1 assist, 5 points for MJ. Shot up no good by Donnell Harvey, who's in the game for the first time tonight. And the Wizards try to add to this 10-point lead. Hamilton inside, and he's fouled. George McLeod, an 83% shooter, goes to the line. Misses the free throw. Washington maintains a 12-point lead. Whitney, Jordan, Leitner, Jones, and Hamilton. Michael has played in 4 minutes, has 5 points. Satterfield drives, no good. And again, the ball loose on the floor, and finally Washington comes up with it. Hamilton goes all the way with the break, and he's fouled. Wizards pushing that ball upfield.
They are, and even more important, Richard Hamilton, again, not settling, not pulling up, settling for a shot, going right to the basket, putting a lot of pressure on the defense. McDyess picks up the foul.
Hamilton, who is 4 for 4 from the line. Now 233 of 260 on the season. And makes that one. 90% free throw shooter. Satterfield is out, and Cal Chaney back in. Calvert, who Chris Whitney calls Gilbert. Not sure why, but just an affectionate nickname for him.
He's the one that names everybody, right?
Yes. Yeah. I won't tell you what he calls Popeye. It's nothing too derogatory, and it's not an expletive, but it's fun.
Boy, Royal coming awfully close to carrying that ball.
Sure is. Goes all the way, misses. Leitner is there. 3:53 to go in the half. Wizards by 14. They've led by 15, their largest. Looking for Jordan with McLeod on him. Michael back to Whitney, wide open for a set jumper. Got it. 2-point field goal.
Whitney trying to make sure he didn't draw a foul on that play.
He's already got one. Turnaround jumper, in and out. MJ the rebound. He'll bring it up. Nice pass for Popeye. Jones inside, hit by Harvey with no call. Arroyo knocked away by MJ.
They are letting a lot of contact go, I tell you.
Hamilton inside Popeye, no call at the other end. That one looked like a decent block.
Yeah. 3 on 2, and the Wizards not able to convert.
Harvey spins on Leitner, nowhere to go. McLeod for the long 3. Christian tips it to Harvey. Harvey intent on backing in against Leitner. Goes up, no good. Trying for the rebound, no. Knocked out of bounds by Jones. And to Denver with a fresh 24. 2:38 to go. A lot of contact in this game, more perhaps than I've seen all season in terms of contact and letting guys play. Off the jumper, no good. Thomas fought for by Howard and goes to Washington. So Jawan back in the game. Interestingly enough, Jawan, who wasn't used as much in Dallas nearly as he is here, was averaging 12 points with the Mavericks. Here he's at 20 points a game.
Yeah, his rebounds are up, and of course his minutes are up, and of course his touches are up. This team going to Jawan pretty consistently down low.
Michael misses. 2 of 5 from the field. Finger roll is good. McDyess scores. 15 points for McDyess on 6 of 7 shooting. Lou again. What a play!
Boy, he's able to dribble with his head up. He saw the defense. All the players seem to have their back turned. He made the initial move to get by his man, and nobody else stepped over to challenge him.
9 points for Tyronn Lue. It looks like he's going to be running the team right now with Whitney off the floor. Beautiful pass. Howard got away from Leitner and made him pay. Personal foul on Leitner, his third.
What the Wizards try and do defensively is they step their big man out to turn that guard back, and then the big man has to hustle back to either pick up his man, or if there's a rotation, pick up the other man.
With a 52-37 lead, and Howard, who had his best year with the Wizards in 95-96, it was his second year, when he averaged 22.1 points per game, 8.1 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. Was an all-star and an all-NBA third team that season. Played in the all-star game and scored just 2 points in 16 minutes. Michael gives it off to Lou. Now low post for Jordan. Fadeaway, short. McDyess the rebound. Squares up defensively on Chaney. Calvert to McDyess for an open J. No good. Nesby blocks out Howard on the rebound. Lou streaks inside. Jawan reaches in for the foul.
You could hear the Wizards bench telling them to clear out, Nesby to clear out, because they wanted that matchup. Howard on Tyronn Lue, and Tyronn showing some patience, knowing that at any time he could get by Jawan, does just that.
Lou's first free throws of the game, and has 10 points, a 71% shooter. Michael Jordan played at the end of the first quarter and into the second. 8 minutes total. He's 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, a rebound, and 2 assists. 5 points in the game for Michael Jordan, who missed 12 games following the knee surgery exactly 3 weeks ago today. McDyess is fouled by Atan Thomas inside.
Nothing but
5.5 assists. In the 12 games that Michael Jordan missed and that this team played without him, Washington had a record of 4-8. Difference between the game and shot clocks. And Lou will try to use some of that shot clock. MJ with a nice fake, 16-foot jumper, in and out, no good. McDyess, another rebound. And Lou comes up with a steal. This will not count if it goes. And that is the end of the first half. A productive one for Washington. Richard Hamilton with 14 points to lead the Wizards. Lou pulls it off for Leitner. He goes cross court for Hamilton's jumper. Pretty play. Great ball movement, and you have to love it.
Absolutely. Once again, very unselfish play. Tyronn Lue giving the ball up to Leitner. Leitner having the open shot, but again, giving it up to Richard Hamilton over in the corner.
Wizards by 19 points as Hardaway gets instructions from interim coach Mike Evans. Hardaway coming here in the trade. McDyess nearly lost it, and throws it away.
That's been their biggest problem, turnovers. They had 9 turnovers in the first half, and so many of those turnovers were coming from simple passes down to the low post. They've not done a good job right now. Turnovers stacked up to 11.
Popeye draws the foul. Teams next Tuesday at MCI Center. Jawan from 16 feet drills it. Ron Howard averaging 20.2 points a game, 8.5 rebounds, and 3 assists. around Hardaway, goes underneath the glass for Courtney Alexander's open jump shot. Leitner with a push, perhaps, but Hamilton shoots and scores. A three-pointer for Richard Hamilton, number 16 on the season for Rip.
Well, he doesn't shoot many, but he shoots a very good percentage, over 40% from three-point range.
Albert Cheney backing in. They go to McDyess for the long J. That's no good. Tipped away to Popeye. Here's Lou, 1-on-2. And now waits for help. Leitner, score it. He'll go to the line.
Once again, Teron Lou pushing the ball up. The defense is trying to hustle to get back. Sometimes you miss your assignments in that situation. Christian Leitner wide open underneath the basket. George McLeod comes over to challenge the shot, but gets there just too late, but he does pick up the foul.
Wizards have opened up a 24-point lead, and Leitner makes it 25. Cheney to Jawan. Spins away from Leitner. Nice move. Can't get it to fall. Popeye the rebound. 5 boards for Jones. Hamilton moves under and draws another foul. Wizards having tremendous success right now at going to the basket. Richards season high 34 against the Knicks. He's got 22 here tonight. Michael Jordan.
You know, that's so important for a player like Richard Hamilton because he shoots his free throw so well to get to the line. It's almost like a given.
Jordan has played in 9 minutes and continues to rest, and a foul called on Rip Hamilton, his second.
Not a bad foul to give up that time. He was being posted and could not switch off.
Howard inside, got hit, no call. Shoots again, tip up, no good. Leitner pulls it away from McDyess.
There's that contact we talked about in the first half, a lot of it.
Hamilton, nice pass for Alexander, who gets riddled inside.
Michael Jordan trying to stay loose.
And that mascot trying to get an autograph down there. Trying to get Michael to sign the basketball. MJ playing, I guess you'd say cat and mouse, or is that a lion?